right, thank you for joining me. We'll keep it nice and flowy and work on our full body. I'm gonna turn on the light so you can see me better. Hopefully you can see me better. Alright, we will get started in standing pose. Parvatasana, keep your feet hip distance apart. Align your whole body. Make sure your head is right on top of your spine. Your shoulders are relaxed. Close your eyes. Then come on your toe and then land on your heel and lift your toes. We're just going to do it a couple of times. And we're going to warm up our whole body slowly, starting with our head. We are going to rotate it very gently. Don't do rigorous motion with head, it's not good. Clockwise. And then once you finish round 3, move counterclockwise. Once we finish round 3, stop. And then from here, hold your ear on one side. And let your head rest on the upper arm. Do it on the opposite side. Nice. Now stretch our upper arm. You can put pressure at any point other than your elbow joint. So if you want to press your upper arm, that's good. If you want to press your elbow after your elbow or below your elbow, that's also fine. Other side. Condenses is enough that we usually never put pressure on our joints. Alright, it's gonna get a little bit silly, so bear with me. Now we're gonna move our wrist as if you're doing a hula hoop. It's just like inducing, agility in different part of our body. So you can watch me. There's nothing difficult. It's almost like some Hindi dance, but we just move our waist as if you're hula hoop. Engage your core though. You can do a round of 5 and then stop. Cool. Now bring your knees closer, like me. And sit down a little, just a little. It's not complete Utkarasana, it's just a little bit, have some agility in your hips and your knees, and then we're gonna make small circles. 1, 2, 3. I did clockwise, I'm gonna do counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3. Alright, I'm gonna stand up because we did hula hoop on one side, we didn't do the other side, so. Have a little bit of distance in between your feet and then move your waist like as if you're doing hula hoop, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Bring your feet close again. Come to almost seated but not quite. Then we're just gonna tap our thighs gently to wake them up. So 1, 2, 3. Front, side, back. And do the same on your shin, gently. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So hopefully we warmed up our body. We are ready to start our yoga. This is just like an alternate variation, we can't do the same thing over and over again. Let's add variety to warm up your body. Alright, come to a prayer pose, standing. Breathe in. Come to a back bend. You can put finger or thumb on your lower back to make sure you're not hurting yourself, and also don't dump all of your weight on your back, rather keep your chest open, so your chest will also carry some weight. Keep your chest open as if somebody is hanging you by your chest. Alright. Come fold forward. Reminder, in fold forward, don't need to look up at all. Bend your knee as much as you want to. Touch your belly to the thigh and let your head hang. And whether you straighten your leg or not, that's optional. Lift up. Feel like we need to work a little on the forward fold again. Come forward fold. I'm gonna watch you. So bend your knees, touch your belly to the thigh. No, that is not. Let your head go. Yeah. And touch your belly to the thigh and bend your knee. Right? You can be even seated deep, that's fine. Let your head go. Don't lift your head. Yeah. Lift up. Or half lift. Nilufer, do you think you want to fix your camera? Because I don't think once you go down, I can see you. So if you need to make it vertical for me to see you, go ahead and do that. Alright, come step or hop to plank. Good job, beautiful planks. So proud of your planks. Knees, chest, chin. Up dog. Roll your shoulders down. Tuck your toe. Down dog. Press your shoulders back. Press your shoulders back towards your thigh. Don't be somewhere here. This is like neither plank nor down dog. Press your shoulders back to come to a V. Come to a plank again. You can either do nose, chest, sorry, knees, chest, chin, or try a chaturanga with me. Chaturanga is a slow push-up. You can watch me first if you want. See how I come in a slow push-up and then come to up dog. I'm gonna try to show you one more time. One way to start practicing it, you can be on your knee. If doing that is hard, and try doing that. So it's okay to be on your knee and then do slow push-up. Right? If keep practicing on your knee gives you enough strength, then one day you can be on plank and slow push-up or chaturanga to up, down dog. Right leg up, right leg forward, in between your hand, come to low lunge. To a lunge twist. So notice few things. Don't be out of your lunge. Commit to your lunge. Check your thighs are parallel, shin is perpendicular. And then open your arms, look up. Lift your torso up. Have your arms open. So you're in lunge twist. Come to a prayer twist. And then lift your back knee and toe. Excellent. Maybe you can open your arms. Open your arms outside, not inside, by the way. I can't see one of you completely, so I can't tell if you're doing it right or wrong. Or if it's confusing, just stay in prayer. Come to forward fold. Sorry. Come face forward. Bring your back knee down. And then we're going to do a hamstring stretch by coming to half Hanumanasana. So, straighten your front leg. Point your toes towards your face. And then straighten your back. And lean on top of your leg. Take it back to a low lunge. And then come to a deep low lunge. Put your palms on the ground. Lift your back knee. Come to plank. Down dog. Left leg up. Left leg forward. Low lunge. To lunge twist. Lift your torso to come to an open arm twist. Prayer twist. Tuck your toes. And lift your back knee. Stay in prayer twist. If you want, you can open your arms. If it's confusing, just stay in prayer. Face forward. Bring your knee down. Straighten your front leg. Half Hanumanasana. Point your toes towards your face. Forward fold. Have your back straight. Come to a low lunge. Put your palms down. Tuck your toes. Lift your back knee. Come to plank. Down dog. Come bring yourself to all fours. We look at go. Breathe in cow. Not cat by the way. Now exhale and cow, cat. Breathe in. Drop your belly, shine your collarbone, lift your hips up. Breathe out, hollow out your body and cow. Sorry, cat. Cow. Cat. Come back to neutral. Lift your one leg, lift your arm. Come back. Lift your other leg and arm. Come back. Let's do fire hydrant. So lift your Yeah, knee like that, and then we're gonna round of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your knees slightly. Come to our one and only child's pose. Come lift your hips and come to puppy pose. Stretch your arms forward to get a good shoulder stretch. You should feel good and juicy in this pose. It's a nice stretch. Now open one of your side. We're going to thread the needle. If you can, one arm is threading. Maybe you can take the other arm to bring yourself to a half bind. This also gives you a good shoulder stretch. Come back to center. Open the other side. Thread the needle. If you did a half bind on the other side, you can try half bind on this side as well. Come on. We have been not doing yoga together for a week, so we haven't done this any pose for a while, as much as I know. So let's come on our knees. You can fold your mat so your knees don't feel tender. First, just do a gentle back bend. Put your thumbs on your back. Like any back bend, the rule is not to dump your weight on your back. That will actually harm your back. Rather have a lift, meaning your chest itself is lifting rather than dumping the weight. So you're engaging all your muscle along the way rather than dumping your weight. As if you have a hook right on top of your chest, somebody's hanging you, and you keep your chest open. And you also stretch your back. Come back. If this was easy, you can either repeat this or use your arms to hold your heels. See, this is not the right pose. I'm going to press myself forward so that my lower body is as if it's stuck on a wall, and my lower back to upper back is the part that's bending. Yep. That felt really good for me. Hopefully it did for you too. Now we're going to come something called Virasana. Or hero's pose. You can take the fleshy part of your shin gently out if it's like creating an obstruction for you to sit. If this is difficult for whatever reason, you can use a block and sit on a block as well. So do what suits you. Once you're in half heroes, I'm gonna show you some Ashtanga moves. From half heroes, we're gonna come to half heroes, half lotus. This is half of a lotus. Very cool. And then from half heroes, half lotus, if your right leg is on lotus. Take your right arm and try to see if you can get to your big toe. If you can't, no problem. Just hold somewhere along your tights or t-shirt and create this nice shoulder stretch. And eventually, I'm almost sure you'll get to this if you can't do it today. If you can do it today already, that's awesome. And then from here, we're gonna take it to a nice twist. So, right leg is folded, right hand is holding the right big toe. I'm gonna take the left arm and put it on outside of my right thigh and add a nice gentle twist. Come back. Gently, if his knee is involved, don't come out with the rush. Gently take it out. Gently free this one as well. And then come to half heroes on this other leg. Then half lotus. So we're back to being half heroes, half lotus. And you can hold the bind however you did on the other side. Touch the side of your thigh and add a twist. Come back. Now we're going to go to Navasana. Engage your core. You can support the back of your thighs and lift, but be sure to keep your chest open. You can straighten your leg, you can straighten your arm. Nice. Come to bound angle. Opening your feet like pages of a book, opening your chest, and then leading with your chest, forward fold. Come up. Actually, we didn't do any warrior pose, so I'm gonna do some basic warrior poses. Come join me in down dog. Right leg up, right leg forward, back leg straight, back foot 45-degree angle, thighs parallel, shin perpendicular, warrior one, warrior two, reverse your warrior. Don't come out of your front leg commitment, stay where you are. Side angle, triangle. If you need support, get support. Come to half moon. And if you need help for Natarajasana, you can use the wall, no problem. Lift your or pull your back leg. And one thing you should practice is try to face both of the bone of your hips towards the ground and don't make it hike up. So if you need to hold the wall to make that happen, that's fine. But let's face both of our hip bones towards the ground. And maybe you can take your hands off as well. All right. And then come to plank. Down dog. left leg up, left leg forward, come to warrior one. And your front leg should not move at all throughout this process. Warrior one, warrior two. You see how only my torso is moving and my gaze is moving. Keep the front leg as it is. Reverse your warrior. Side angle. Triangle. Now your leg moves, both legs straight. Half moon. You can use a block. Make sure you open your body to this side and not facing down. Open your arms. Right, face the ground. And we are going to come to Natarajasana. If you need help, hold the wall, but make sure both of your hip bones are facing down. Natarajasana. Come back to plank, to down dog. Right leg up, right leg forward, and keep your shin parallel to the mat. We're gonna be on pigeon pose. Watch the positions, and if this is hard, you can use a block to ground your hips. It's all are equally beneficial, so if you need props, add that, and then fold forward. Coming out, gently, to down dog, left leg up, left leg forward, bring your front shin parallel to the mat, and recline. You can come out completely or just join me in Ardha Matsyendrasana, where one of your knee is folded, the other leg is on top, and opposite leg, opposite hand, raise the arm. Now taking this to your upper arm against your thigh to get the nice leverage. Open your chest, look back. Come face forward. Change your leg. Raise your arm. This was a nice Matsyendrasana. Now we are gonna do a little bit of breathing and end our practice. Actually, I did want to do something before we do that. We didn't do any inversion today. So just come down on your back and lift your legs. Alright, bring it down. Come to Savasana. Come to your favorite side on a fetal pose. Lift yourself up. Come to a comfortable seated position. Repeat after me. It's not a chant, it's just something happy. I use it sometimes. I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm free, I'm me. So with that note, it's like whenever I feel down, I remind myself of that and like try to reinforce my happiness. Now that I'm down, I'm actually feeling extremely good today. Let's hope it stays that way. And I wish you have a great weekend ahead of you. Thank you for joining me.